The product in this video was gifted by MetaQuest in partnership with Backbone. Hey guys, Ninja Guy VR here, and a new mobile controller just came out fresh out of the oven. You know, I love gaming on my phone and actually went through a lot of controllers for it. Some were cheaply made and broke with extensive use, and some were just perfect for my use case. Today we're here to check out the new Backbone Pro and see if it's worth it, especially with the MetaQuest headset. So let's get started. The Backbone Pro is a very nice looking mobile controller. You can see that it has all essential buttons, and using them feels very natural, including the triggers. The thumbsticks are also a nice size, and I didn't need any time to get used to it. The controller also has two back buttons that can be configured to your liking with the Backbone app. You also have a pairing button on the bottom of the controller to set up the Bluetooth with another device, and then there's also 4 buttons on the front to go to the menu, pause the game, grab a snapshot and such. I have to say that I'm so used to having the pause button on the upper side of the controller, it's going to take me some time to get used to the button position for this one. A nice addition are the tactile grips, and they are pretty comfortable given the size of the controller. The grips have a nice bulkiness that fits really well with my hands. One thing I have to say though, is that the middle finger can feel a little awkward. I'm used to having more of a curve and space for them, but that part feels like there's an extra bulk that my finger has to compensate for. Setting up the controller with the MetaQuest is super easy. All I had to do is press the pairing button on the controller, and then a little pop-up appeared on the Quest asking if I wanted to pair it, and that was it. I was ready to play my games. You can play on Xbox Cloud Gaming, GeForce Now, and even native Quest games that support controllers like Tetris Effect for example, which is great if you're like me and you need a D-pad to play more efficiently. I've used GeForce Now for my test, and I have to say, the first thing I've noticed is how good the latency is. It might have been even better than my test with the PlayStation and Xbox controller. It really felt as if I was natively playing the games, especially when I was playing a quick reaction game like Ghost Runner. It's quite impressive. The battery life is excellent. It can last for around 40 hours, which is definitely better than a lot of controllers that I've tried before. But the one thing that I miss while using this controller is the rumble. It'd be cool if one day we could see mobile controllers with that feature. The controller is also very light compared to what I usually use, which is great for traveling and such. So something to notice is that the controller is quite the premium price compared to other controllers. The best use case would be if you're a minimalist and want to use one controller for all of your devices like your phone, MetaQuest, TV, PC, and such. It's great and a very seamless experience to switch from one to the other. If you already have controllers for your experience, it can be hard to justify this one, since there are cheaper options out there that are still pretty good. Personally, it might not be a controller for me. I'd rather use my Xbox Elite Series 2 controller on my MetaQuest. And I have a Galaxy Fold Z phone. Plugging the controller in brings the phone lower than what I like, compared to the current Nikon controller that I really like where the phone feels like it's in a better position. I would just use the Bluetooth for the Backbone Pro to position it correctly, but unfortunately the USB dongle cannot be removed, which makes it a little awkward if I don't use it. Thanks for watching guys, I hope that you enjoyed this overview of my experience with the Backbone Pro. I always make sure to give my genuine thoughts on the products that I review. If you're interested in purchasing the controller, I have a link in my description for the product and make sure to use my discount code NinjaGuyVR for an extra % off. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more exciting VR content. See you soon!